So, in preparation for this newest entry in the Final Destination series, I went through and binged all five of the previous movies since I only knew about them through cultural osmosis. And first one was okay. Good idea, but not exactly the best or interesting characters, but good starting point. Two, best in the series. The log sequence alone is iconic, and then the characters are probably the best in the franchise. Three, major downgrade. Everything, it's the worst in the series. The Final Destination, the fourth one, good improvement from three, but I would put it right below one or right around one. And then I would say five is the second best, just because that's the one with like David Keckner and Courtney B. Vance, and it's got like a whole, subplot of, you know, jealousy over the girlfriend surviving, and then that turns into a whole thing. So there's a lot more going on there, character wise. And then this new one is, I would say, right smack dab in the middle. It's not as, high as five or two, but I would say it's a bit better than the first one just because it's got like the retro aesthetic with the 60s and some really, really interesting kills and some good gore and a little bit better characters than one. One had really flat characters. The ones here are better, but also at the same time, it really peters out by the third act. And then by the third act, it kind of falls flat and it's just going through the motions. But that first half specifically is really good, right up there with some of the best stuff in 5 and 2, and it's a good return to form, and I'm very curious to see what they do next, and if nothing else, it's a very solid send-off to the late great Tony Todd, who became the face of this franchise far too late. They finally made him the face at 5, and then this is the last one, and now he's passed away, so real major loss for the series, I think, because there really won't be another actor quite like him. But for the movie, I'd say give it a shot, especially if you liked any of the previous ones.